All right, are we good to go?
Yep.
Okay. It's kind of weird like this.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
We're just in chairs.
I know, but I feel like you should be over there.
Oh, well, like across from you?
Yeah. Are you exhausted?
Yeah, dude. I just
You
took
look-
a red eye.
You did?
Yeah, I just got here. Like,
When did you get in?
I got in at 8 in the morning.
Oh, wow. You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my eyes is like completely bloodshot. I
It's
don't know if you guys can see
Completely bloodshot. I thought you hit a dinger before you got here.
that. No.
A zinger? What's it called
A
when you smoke?
Dinger? Like a home run? Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the BFFs podcast. Make sure you guys tap that bell, subscribe, and like the video.
Yes.
I guess I kind of took it all,
You
didn't I?
did. Well, let's get into that episode.
Let's go.
Did you see the all the monuments when you were driving in this morning?
No, I was asleep.
In the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For the 35 minutes.
I have to wear shorts because I went to Florida before this and I left my suitcase open because I was like, I'm going to need my suitcase to be open. And I accidentally shut my door where the kitty litter box was in my room because I had a party. So I kept it in my room, but I locked my cat out. My cat decided to pee in my suitcase. But of course I didn't know this yet. And I zipped up my suitcase and I went to Florida and all of my Washington DC clothes have cat pee on them.
Wait, who?
What?
Who asked?
Okay, wow. All right. You know what? It stinks though, Jay.
No, yeah, I'm sure. So now you're going to wear shorts when we go and interview a senator? Or are you going to smell like cat piss?
I don't know which is better.
Not the cat piss.
I could go to, I know that's really bad.
No,
I cannot
you can't.
smell like cat piss, but I also can't wear this. I could just go to the mall.
Yeah, it seems like, the choice.
The probable choice.
Yeah, that's the one you should go with.
You want to go to the mall with me after this?
Not today, no. I'm going to need to
Someone
nap.
go to the mall with me.
I'm going to need to nap.
All right. No, you have to stay awake. We only have 4 days in DC. We have to get everything worth of our time.
What's
here.
that song by Robin Scherbatsky? Let's all go to the mall today. How does it go?
Let's go to the mall.
Oh, exactly. Let's
That's
go
it.
to the mall.
Oh my God, I was ridiculously
Today.
close. It was the exact same lyrics.
So you want to go to the mall today?
No. I was just quoting a fellow Canadian.
You got me excited for no reason, but that's fine. Are you nervous to interview these senators?
Nervous isn't really the word I would use. I would say I want the videos to come out well. I don't want to come all the way out here and then we don't even get good footage.
I know. Should we explain to our viewers what we're doing?
Yeah, guys. So we're in Washington D.C. to talk to some people about the TikTok ban. But we're talking about people that are for and against it. Now, I really wanted to come down here and talk to like everybody that is against the ban.
Yeah.
And be able to, in like a daily show type of way, go and do these like funny interview
Yeah.
questions that aren't necessarily like gotcha questions, are definitely, like playing with more like Gen Z versus kind of, the older generation. And that like disconnect is more of where we wanted to go with it. But everyone pretty much that is against the TikTok ban said no to having us interview.
Yeah, because they know that we would get up all in their grill.
Yeah, we'd be like, what's up?
Why do you hate TikTok? Why do you hate us? This economy needs TikTok.
Yeah, why are you old? Why can't you control your farts?
Do you even know what demure means? So it is gonna be a little weird.
Yeah, but I think it'll be good.
I think it'll be fun. I just
think
can't
it'll be
believe it's
fun.
us two coming to Washington to do this. It's funny.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna smell like cat
BFFs.
piss.
World Government Summit, and then Washington D.C.
Us for president?
Yeah, 2032. Is that the next one? No,
I can't count.
2030, isn't it?
20. What year is it?
2028.
It's 2025. So it'd be 2029.
28.
2028.
We could no, but no. But I was
If
right.
it was 2025,
But
then
I
it would
was
be
right
2029.
originally. I was right originally when I said 32 because we're gonna have to wait until 2032 to run
Why?
because we gotta be old enough.
I think they changed it.
No. They did not change that.
They're gonna once we step in that motherfucking house.
Tomorrow they're gonna change it.
Tomorrow they will.
Gonna pass a new bill. That's
Exactly.
exciting.
And they could have two presidents. Me and you.
Mm,
That's a cool rule. If we could have two presidents.
right. I don't know if that really makes a lot of sense.
Why? Because two minds are better than one.
Not always. Have you ever heard the phrase "too many cooks in the kitchen"?
Yes. But this isn't a chef show.
Right. I'm pretty sure that term is like a broad thing, though.
Yeah.
It applies to a lot
It's a
of.
metaphor, one would say.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Is that what that is? Is that a metaphor?
I don't know. I just hit a zinger. What's it called? Fuck,
binger.
A binger.
A binger.
Josh, if you were to come in here and you were like, Bree, hit a zinger with me. Why can't I remember it?
A binger.
Brianna, binger. If you were like, Brianna, come hit a binger with me, you would see the life leave my eyes. You'd be horrified of me. I am so scary when I smoke weed.
Then why do you do it?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, if I had to smoke a binger right now, it would be
Are you just
horrific.
somebody that gets like a lot of anxiety?
Anxiety. I think that people are whispering behind my back. No one's back there. I would think someone's behind the curtain, and I would think you hate me, and I would think I'm breathing too loud.
Right. A little schizophrenic. It sounds.
Yeah, that's how I feel. A little paranoid when I smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Crack a beer though.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, no beers in Washington. We have to be on our best A game.
Well, I'm probably gonna have like a beer or two while I'm here.
Okay, that's fun. I'll have a beer with you.
All right, cool. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Me too. Just wanted you to be the one to say it, so I don't look like the alcoholic.
Well,
my voice is gone.
yeah, probably from drinking. So we're right back where we started.
Yep, it was a fun weekend though.
What'd you get up to?
I went to Delray with a couple of my friends. And have you ever been to Delray Beach?
Yeah, I think like once.
Hidden gem, beautiful, awesome. I'm actually gonna buy a condo there. It's gonna be my first property purchase. Swear to
Okay.
God, looked into it. My mom's gonna go in on it with me. She wants to. She's like, I have so much money saved. I'm like, let's do it, Mom. Let's have fun.
This seems like a very just all of a sudden purchase.
It is all of a sudden purchase, but I don't own anything, and I'm moving to London in December. So I didn't tell you guys that.
You're gonna move to London?
Been thinking about it, Jay.
Yeah.
Been missing London a lot. It's awesome there. I just
Why
kind
would
of.
you move to London?
But why wouldn't you move to London?
Because the taxes,
Are they bad?
they're the worst in the world.
Not if I have a condo in Florida. Then I could
Well-
pay Florida taxes if I live there 6 months out of the year.
So you're gonna go 6 months Florida, 6 months London.
Pretty cool. I think that would be awesome. But this weekend was awesome, and I had a blast off. It was spring break, which I didn't know it was spring break.
Okay.
I thought I was just going to like visit my friends, so it was absolutely crazy. But a lot of BFF fans out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they were like, dude, we love the new show. We miss Dave, but we love you and Jay.
I like to hear that.
Yeah, it was
Shout
really
out Del Rey
refreshing.
people.
Yeah, they were good people. What'd you get into?
This past weekend, not really anything exciting to bring onto the podcast. I don't want to bore the people with my boring weekend.
You've been streaming your ass off.
Yeah, but I didn't really even get to stream this weekend, which also stinks. So more streaming coming soon. But I didn't really do anything fun. I mean, hanging out with my girlfriend's always a good time, but you know.
Where is she?
She is at home.
Why doesn't she come on things anymore?
Well, she was supposed to go to the UK to go to that Netflix show. The
Oh, was she
Inside
gonna
Man.
do it?
Yeah. She was gonna do it, and then last second, the whole thing got like canceled, or they overcast it, or they like, something weird happened. So then she kind of got
Oh,
fucked.
Good thing I pulled out of it then.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe not a bad thing to have Netflix owe you one, but it's kind of like too bad. She
Yeah.
was really stoked. She had to like, she gets anxious about those things.
Mm-hmm.
So she's been battling the anxiety of like going and feeling good about it all week long. Finally got through it. And then it's like super stoked about it, telling all her friends, calling her mom, and then gets a call 24 hours before the flight. Not
No.
even. Like not even 24 hours before the flight. Gets a call and they're like, yeah, we made a mistake. Da 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 da.
What?
Yeah. Like plane tickets already booked, hotel.
Oh,
It's
that's
crazy.
a bummer.
Yeah, it was too bad. It was
Sorry,
too bad.
Gabby. They don't deserve you on the show anyway.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Season 2 would be bigger and better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Gabs. I wish you were here though.
Yeah, same.
Should we get into our headlines?
I think we should.
Okay. You want to start with our big bang?
Yeah. Drake Bell going on Josh Peck's podcast. I saw a little clip of this. Like I saw their trailer.
Yeah.
How they're doing like they both came out already?
Just the first part.
Just the first part came out. This is big, obviously, because Drake and Josh haven't sat down together since what, like 20 years since they filmed the show?
Yeah. And there was like the whole falling out with them where Josh like didn't invite him to the wedding, obviously. And then he came on the pod and like didn't want to talk about Drake. And then all the stuff came out with Drake about him being like sexually abused and stuff. So this is like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And this is everyone's childhood. Like, I don't know about you, but Drake and Josh was my go-to show.
Oh, I remember coming home from school. I would go to my friend's house because I wasn't allowed to watch Drake and Josh when I was young because my mom was like, I don't want you to get any ideas. But I'd go to my friend's house after school, watch it at his house for like 30 minutes to get an episode in, then get back to my house before my parents got home from school. So I'd get like my Drake and Josh fix in on a weekly basis. But love Drake and Josh.
I know, but so it is kind of weird because there was this whole thing before like his documentary came out that he was like sexually abused. He kind of got into trouble where he was like convicted of like stuff with a minor, and then all of this stuff came out. So I don't know. The comments I've seen are like mixed reviews. I think some people are forgetting about that, which is like whatever. I don't know how to really feel it. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, I feel like a lot of people are forgetting about it.
I mean, I don't even really remember the situation. All right, guys, the advertiser is Max. I've been asked to read this for the first time live on air. Oh, great. Another reality show. Just what the world needed. That's right. Jake and Logan Paul, the internet's most widely adored brothers, have somehow convinced Max to give them a whole reality series. It's called Paul American, and its new episode streams Thursdays. Guys, this is what happens when they ask me to read it live. They spelt it wrong. There's supposed to be an S at the end of that. Do you want to watch it? Probably not. But will you? Of course you will. Love them or hate them, the Paul brothers have spent the last decade enduring a never-ending car crash, and they've made sure you cannot look away. They've fought YouTubers, they've fought actual fighters, they've fought common sense, and somehow they're winning. Now they're inviting you inside their chaotic world. Witness a baby birth, championship fights, family drama, and absolute legal gray area that is the Paul family's existence, all in one place. There's even personal growth, allegedly. So, if you've ever thought, I wonder what happens when the Kardashians drink a case of High Noon and start suplexing each other, congratulations, this is your show. Paul American, streaming Thursdays exclusively on Max.
High Noon got a shout out on that too.
Yeah, they did. That's really nice.
Okay, I feel like we should just read this because there's a lot of things out there.
Oh, but we need to read it.
We need to read it.
Let's get to read it.
Okay. Jared Drake Bell, a former star of the Nickelodeon series Drake and Josh, was sentenced on Monday to 2 years of probation after pleading guilty to 2 charges against him relating to a girl he had met online and who attended one of his concerts in Cleveland in 2017. So he did plead guilty.
Okay, if I'm going to be honest, I didn't listen at all.
Okay, so
I completely zoned out.
Okay, all right.
I was thinking about sipping my drink really loud to irritate you, but I was like, is that a funny clip? Maybe that's not a funny clip. So then I put it back down, and then I realized I didn't listen to anything.
Okay, should we start over?
Maybe just give me the spark notes.
He pled guilty to 2 charges of child endangerment. Okay, so that is something that happened before everything
How did he
came out.
endanger the child?
Well, let's look. He was charged with a felony and harmful to children, and he has a misdemeanor. I don't know. It doesn't say why. And he had 200 hours of community service in California, was ordered no contact with the victim. So he like basically took this girl out. She was underage, and her parents didn't know where she was, is what I'm gathering from this.
Okay.
So he went on the podcast.
And they didn't talk about it at all.
No, I don't think like he's really ever talked about it.
Are they alluding to talking about this in the second episode that's going to be dropped or no?
No, it's just the only reason I had brought it up is because when you open up the comment sections, like the top comment is like, don't forget that he pled guilty.
Right.
So like, I feel like it's worth mentioning, but I do want to talk about the episode a little. So it is the first time that they sat down together for 20 years. And Drake says between the Amanda show where he met Josh and filming the pilot of Drake and Josh, the investigation started against his abuser. His abuser worked at the Amanda show. Did you watch the documentary?
No.
It was like horrific. Like he was like really being
I
abused
heard,
by this.
and that's like, I obviously know everything through like clips and everything I saw. I almost was like, I don't know if I can. That's so sad. I don't know if I can sit down and watch that for hours and hours.
And it was so sad because obviously it wasn't just him being abused. Like there was so many people. And like all the stories coming forward, and like this guy was like the guy that was abusing was like the like safe haven. Like everyone loved him. He talked to parents, and he like always was alone with the kids. And they would like the parents would leave their children with this man because he was supposed to be like the one watching them, and then he was the monster of all of it.
Yep.
So pretty insane. But when they did the pilot, the abuser hadn't been arrested, and the abuser came and visited the set during the pilot. Because the investigation was ongoing, Drake had to pretend everything was normal. So Drake was very closed off to Josh, and at the time, Josh just thought he didn't want to be friends, not realizing he was going through the investigation and dealing with the abuse. So I feel like that might be where the like divide between them started.
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. It's a tough situation when you're going through something like that, right? Like especially on the show, and you go to court and you see all these people who you work with on the side of your abuser, sitting in court on his side, all these like probably powerful people, if that's like, you know, people casting you, if that's people that are directing, if that's whoever, you see all those people that you respect and work with on the other side, you don't even know who you're gonna trust anymore.
Yeah.
So it probably just becomes a twisted thing with every single person you come into contact with
Yeah,
in the entertainment industry from that point forward.
Yeah, it would make you like hate everyone and not trust anyone.
Exactly.
And then Josh was like, damn, Drake just doesn't fuck with me anymore. He doesn't like me. But he had no idea what he was going through. So he was probably like, fuck you. And Drake was like, no, I just can't tell you what I'm going through. I'm excited for part 2.
Yeah, I might have to give it a watch.
I saw one clip where he started tearing up. Drake started tearing up, and he was talking about how there was just magic in the show, and their lines were so good and they were so funny. They were like, we can't just recreate. We were magic. Yep. We were magic, buddy, and they were.
No, for sure. I mean, I feel like that show was like a lot of kids like babysitter in a way. You'd come home and you just watch Drake and Josh. 100%. You know what I mean? So
I wonder how much money they make off of that still. We should have asked Josh that.
Like what are the residuals?
Yeah. Because I know it got sold to, I think, Hulu for like streaming. Or is it on Netflix? One of the other. I wonder how much money gets put in their pocket from that show.
Oh, I just looked up residuals for Drake and Josh, and it says on the BFFs podcast, Josh Peck said he makes zero money off of Drake and Josh. So you did ask him.
Oh, we did ask him that.
Look at us.
Just don't remember.
Oh, that's on the Google.
We made it to Google.
Wow, boom. Peyton just Googled how much money does it make
now
off.
We're a site. Like people will like go and look stuff up and they'll be citing us.
We were on, people always put us in their shows too when we talk about them. We were on like Summer House. We were on the D'Amelio show.
Getting credits.
We're at the White House. What the hell is happening? Look at us. Big moves from the BFFs. Okay, this is kind of random, but have you seen the Lollapalooza lineup? It's way better than Coachella.
Ooh.
Epic.
Tyler, the Creator, does do like Coachella every year.
But he's not doing it this year.
Yeah, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
No, but Olivia Rodrigo.
But it is a cool list. Tyler, the Creator, Luke Combs, Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know the Saturday people. But Doechie's on that.
Everyone's on it. Sabrina Carpenter,
Holy
A$AP
cow,
Rocky.
I wasn't looking at the small names.
Yeah, like everyone is there, and Chicago is the best. We should go and just absolutely.
Did you say A$AP Rocky? You listen to A$AP Rocky.
I know that one song that I love, and I play it every time when it finally gets warm out. I get in my car, I put it on, and put the windows down. What is the song?
Yeah.
No. What is it? It's the best. No. You know this song. It's the best song ever.
I'm sure I do, but it seems like you
Sundress.
don't. I was going to say, is it Sundress?
It's Sundress. I just love him because he's married to the queen of the world.
Right, no, I get that.
Riri?
I get that.
So, and he's the pretty motherfucker, the handsome motherfucker?
He is. He is a pretty motherfucker.
Yeah. Should we go to Lollapalooza?
Where is Lollapalooza?
Chicago.
Cool.
You don't want to go?
I think I've been to Lollapalooza before.
I went 2 years ago, and it was the best time of my life.
I think the last time Juice WRLD performed, I went to Lollapalooza. Wow. I didn't get to see him.
You didn't get to see him? No. Why? You were there.
Had to leave.
Why?
Just ran into an issue with the people I was with. Not like a physical or an emotional issue necessarily. More like a time of the month issue. And then we had to leave the park.
There was blood everywhere?
Well, not everywhere. Just in one general area.
Wow. That stinks.
Yeah, it was too bad.
That's really a bummer.
It was too bad.
I just would have free bled.
I was more in the vein of like, why not ask one of the million of women's that are in this park right now? Yeah, there's millions of women's. Just like ask one of them. I'm sure they have one in the purse, right?
Yeah.
And just be like, hey.
Oh, there would have been one.
And to me, that's not a weird question to ask, right?
No.
Like women wouldn't be like, ew.
No.
You're on your period. Like what?
No, it's like, oh yes, I got you, girl.
Yeah. It's like, camaraderie.
Yeah, camaraderie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And there's millions of women's there with tampons.
Millions of women's.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to leave Lollapalooza due to a bloody issue.
Talking about someone who probably ran out of tampons. The astronauts got back after they were in space for 9 months, longer than they were supposed to be. It was only supposed to be a 10-day mission.
It was only supposed to be a 10-day mission.
Yeah, dude.
They only had 2 tampons for that.
Not even maybe if you weren't on the time of the month.
Oh my God. I thought like I thought it was like a month mission. 10 days to 9 months is crazy, Jay.
It's so long.
Oh my gosh.
So incredibly long. They returned from space after 9 months with many health problems like weight loss, weak muscles because of the lack of gravity, increased risk of cancer, and more. They will now have to go through intensive physical therapy, which is crazy. And they didn't get paid anything extra.
No
extra money.
That is fucking.
Isn't that wild?
What? They don't get a settlement? NASA is not going to give them any money? That is so unbelievably fucked up.
Yeah, they receive a regular 40-hour work week salaries.
For 9 months?
Which is wild to me.
This is what we're going to talk. When we go into the big
Yeah,
house.
we got to be like, yo, what about these astronauts?
What about these astronauts? That is fucking crazy. And they like literally look, deranged now. Like they look like they were up there for years. Like it is fucking crazy. I still want to know if they've had sex. Remember our big debate?
Yeah.
If it was possible to even have sex.
Yeah.
I want to know if they even thought about it.
9 months is like a freaky long time, dude.
That's a baby
in
brewing.
space.
Yeah, with just you guys. What do you have to run out of conversation?
Oh, for sure. By day 3.
What if they don't really even fuck with each other? And
that's the other worst part about this.
They probably. I mean, by the end of it, you have to be so trauma bonded that they're probably going to do dinner with each other once a week for every week for the rest of their lives.
Or never see each other again.
It's one or the other.
Yeah. There's no in between. Gosh, that's really too bad. They look like we're just in like some radioactive wave in this photo on the bottom here. Holy cow.
Who would be your worst nightmare to be stuck in space with for 9 months besides me?
9 months in space, worst nightmare.
Like one of your friends, like someone that everyone would know, just 9 months that you would be like, I would go fucking crazy.
Ooh. I mean, it might be hard to be in space for 9 months with Bryce.
I was going to say maybe at Bryce.
But there's like, the thing is, I think it would go back and forth between being deliriously hilarious and then like actually at the verge of opening one of the windows or doors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it would float that line every probably 35 minutes.
It would be entertaining though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So like you wouldn't, if you wanted to have 9 months where like, you know, shit was still somehow going on, maybe he's a good guy to bring up there.
True. Yeah. Oh, love that. What else do we got? Oh my gosh. Sorority girl from UGA, viral mugshot because she's dope. The UGA student was arrested on March 8th for excessive speeding, which was a misdemeanor charge, which her lawyer was able to get dropped. She leaned into the viral moment and posted her favorite comments about her mugshot on TikTok. I think it's hilarious. I don't know what all the hype is about. I just took a mugshot and went on with my day. I love all the comments poking fun at me saying she was on her way to Lululemon or she must have had to pee really bad. She was just speeding because she was late for a birthday party. I mean, this went viral. I feel like it's not.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
just like, classic.
Oh, the next one, she looks.
She got arrested again.
She got arrested again?
2 weeks later.
What did she get arrested for? She was taken into custody for obstruction of a law enforcement officer and loitering prowling after she was arrested by campus police around 5:30 a.m. So she's kind of fucking crazy.
I mean, look at this second mugshot.
It's like this. There's nothing behind her. You think she's just blowed up out of her
Those
mind?
are like crazy eyes if I've ever seen them.
Her blowout's fantastic, though. I want to know where she gets that done. That is a great blowout. But yeah, she seems kind of insane. 2 mugshots is crazy. You know how hard I've been trying to get a mugshot?
I mean, she should have made a t-shirt.
100%.
She should have made number 1 and then like number 2.
Or one on the front, one on the back.
Yeah, you could go double-sided.
Double-sided, like a reversible or a reversible shirt. Inside, outside.
Right.
Good for her. I wish you had a mugshot so bad when you got arrested.
Yeah, I know.
That would be awesome. I'd wear the shirt.
Well, like I didn't really get arrested.
But you were like around the people that got arrested, right?
Yeah, but what? They just like take mugshots of witnesses?
That'd be dope.
They don't do that, though.
No, they don't.
I did get at Stagecoach one year I did get a ticket for whatever the drinking is.
Underage drinking.
Yeah.
Wasn't it crazy because the guy was like undercover and you thought he was just
Oh my gosh, it was the wildest
crazy,
thing. Yeah. I don't think I've told the story, but I was with a couple of my buddies and I'm also there like with this girl that I've like started talking to at the time. And so I'm trying to, like show her this cool time because it's like my first time talking or like hanging out with her, and I'm like going to Stagecoach, and we have this like sick Airbnb, and we're there, and so we're all drinking, and this guy comes and taps on my shoulder, and I turn around, and he's like, hey, how old are you? We're doing ID checks, and I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy. Like I look at him and I look at his guys, and they're all like. They look like a group of dudes. They look like a group of dudes who honestly would go around fucking with people.
Yeah, didn't they? They were like dressed up in like festival gear.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the whole idea, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so like I'm assuming they're like, I don't even know why, but I fully thought these guys were just like trying to do a joke, like going around and videoing.
Pranking
Like,
you?
yeah, I was like, haha, and turned around, and they were like, no, for real. And I turned back around, and the guy just has his badge out, and I was like, oh, damn. And he's like, how old are you? I'm like, 23, and I was 20 at the time.
Yeah.
So I tried to like get away with this for the first like 2 minutes, and then as I'm like trying to like slyly hand my wallet to my sister because I'm like, I don't have my wallet on me. I try to like slyly hand it behind the back, and one of the guys I was standing on the side like sees it. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh fuck. All right, I lied. And
You start crying.
no, I was just like, I lied. And then they were like, okay, so we can either go like and you can walk with us, but we need to handcuff you. And I was like, what? I was like, I'll just walk with y'all. Like we don't need to do all this. So then they handcuff me, and then my team's like freaking out. So I'm getting handcuffed, and then I like look back at the girl, give her a little wink, walk
bad
up,
boys
get in
walking
handcuffed. For like the littlest thing ever. And then like we're going, and the guy's like, hey, by the way, like you're with Barstool, right? And I was like, yeah, you know me? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? You could have just let me off.
Come on.
He was like, oh, don't worry, this will be quick. And I was like, okay, cool. So we go through, get the thing. Gavin got taken too.
Oh my God.
Because Gavin was also drinking. Gavin got a photo.
And you did it?
And they didn't take a photo of me.
What the hell? Maybe they were trying to protect you.
Maybe they were trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe they were trying to be nice. But I was like, damn.
So what? You just had to pay a fine
Yeah.
and then go back to
You know what
drinking?
was crazy? The guy was like, there's going to be so many fines that get booked through.
Yeah.
Like, this is where Indio, like Coachella, like, they make so much money.
I was gonna
It's
say,
off their tickets.
They probably have like a quota to hit those
it's
officers.
ridiculous. Like, some people get brought back like 4 times.
Oh, that's bizarre.
You have to pay the ticket 4 different times. Like, but he was like, when he was bringing me through, he's like, I've already brought that girl in twice today. Like, he was like pointing around and telling me this stuff. Like, he was actually kind of a cool guy. But
He's just doing his job.
Yeah,
at the
he
end
was
of the
just
day.
doing his job at the end of the day.
And they knew you were underage because they knew you, so they were like,
I can't get that
easy
mad at him.
pickings.
Yeah. But no, they were like, there's like a really big chance because this was like near the end. He was of the day. He was like, there's been so many today. Yours might not even get processed. Like, there's
That's
like
dope.
a good chance it doesn't. And I was like, all right, cool. I don't know whatever happened to it. Obviously, my business managers kind of do that. But
Yeah, nice flex.
yeah, that was the story of Stagecoach.
Well,
Hopefully this year. Well, I guess that can't happen anymore. I'm
No,
overage now.
You're overage. He's just old and overage. But
I'm just
that's like,
overage.
it's funny when officers or like people kind of know you guys, because that's like when we went to Vegas and we tried to get Gabby into the club and they just Googled her.
Yeah.
And they were like, you're 20.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, yeah, true. She's like, I'm like, no, the website's not always up to date. I'm like, it's not always true.
Trying to lie it up. Gabby's already accepted defeat. She's like, yeah, no, I am 20. I
They
am.
were like, it says it on Wikipedia. I'm like, Wikipedia's never true. People
Never
always
writes.
can write on Wikipedia. Oh, the good old underage days. That's
Yeah.
been years since I could get one of those things. Oh, we have an Anita interview in this episode.
We do.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. Wow, it's a big switch up from what we just talked
Yeah,
about.
very big switch up. But it's a good interview.
It is.
So
She's
enjoy it.
amazing. Enjoy. Bye.
Peace. All right, guys, Body Armor. This interview is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. Body Armor Flash IV is packed with electrolytes and provides faster and longer lasting hydration with no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or dyes. With great tasting flavors like strawberry kiwi and tropical punch, Body Armor Flash IV gives your body the rehydration it needs to recover. This week only, head on over to 7-Eleven and use 7-Eleven app for $1 rewards and get your Body Armor Flash IV for $1.
Not a buck. That's a bang for your buck.
$1.
$1. Everyone's got to have $1.
Everyone's got $1.
Strawberry kiwi is my favorite flavor.
Dang, really? Mine's orange.
I need so many body armor flash IVs. Oh my gosh. After Delray kicked my ass. So I'm going to be drinking these all entire DC.
All DC.
All DC.
So guys, head on over to 7-Eleven and use the 7-Eleven app for Dollar Day rewards and get your body armor flash IV for $1.
$1. Move that bus. Let's get into the interview. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of BFFs. We have a really, really special guest, one of the coolest, biggest pop stars globally, Anitta.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for coming. We were talking a little bit before this. You're in for one day, then you're out to Miami, then you're to Brazil, then it's Coachella. Crazy.
Doesn't stop for you.
Yes, it's a lot, right?
I know.
But then I'm off. It's just vacation.
You're going to chill. Yeah.
Yes.
You have to take a little bit of a chill pill.
Post Coachella chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know before Coachella I have a little bit of chill because it's my birthday.
Ooh.
So my birthday week I do a whole week of celebration.
You're one of the birthday girls.
Whole week of celebration. It's a lot of activities and trips and things.
Okay, what's planned for the birthday?
So it's so many things. So every birthday, every year, I don't know if you guys know about that, the sun revolution. You notice that?
No.
So according to the astrology, the place that you spend your birthday is going to tell you the tone of your year.
Oh.
So every year I choose what I want for my year. And according to that, we choose the perfect rising sign for me that year. So every year we choose where in the world is going to be the perfect rising for what I want in that year. And then there was a birthday that I traveled 24 hours. I spent one day in Thailand and I came back
24 hours for one day?
Yes,
Right.
just because I had to be there at 9 a.m. on my birthday. I had to be in Thailand. Then I left. Then another year I went to Amsterdam. Another year I went to the middle of Costa Rica. Yeah,
So
this
you
year
really
I'm gonna
follow
go
it.
to an island in Brazil. Huh?
You really follow it, like
Yes.
Okay, so are you
Yes.
really into astrology? Do you base a lot of
Very.
things
I
off
know
of
how
it?
to read the whole chart. So this year I'm gonna do the celebrate. So I always do the celebrations before, and then I travel to wherever I need to go. So I'm gonna do spiritual ritual with my shaman one day, and I will have a chanting mantra singer doing a concert in my house.
Wow.
Then the other day I have a crazy party with drinks. So we're going,
All right.
0 to 100 like
very
this.
quick.
Is that when Larissa comes out and you put Anitta away?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like, oh, shanty, shanty, da, 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 da. And then the next day, boom, party, boom, 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 boom. And the next day, I would do like, when you're almost dead, but it was so
Yeah.
good the night before, and you
Yeah.
want to keep going.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's gonna be the next day. And then I travel to the place that I have to go.
Oh my gosh! Wow, we need to get better at birthdays.
Yeah, I feel like for my birthday, all I did was golf.
Yeah, I don't do anything fun.
Really?
That's
What's your
crazy.
sign?
Aquarius.
What's yours?
Gemini.
Oh wow! I mean, they're strong signs.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Celebrate.
What do you feel about Geminis and what do you feel
I
about
don't-
Aquarius? She's like hate.
I don't like Geminis, but for
Everyone says that.
friendship, it's cool. Just
guys,
not.
no?
I just won't be trying to relate to have a relationship with a Gemini, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Maybe Geminis don't want to have a relationship with me too. It's all good. And Aquarius is great. My dad is Aquarius.
Nice.
I love it.
Lucky you got off scot free. Your dad's an Aquarius.
Aquarius is a great one to be. It's a great one to be.
I'm an Aries. What I'm talking about.
So what's the main trait of an Aries then?
We're very like precise. We know what we want.
Okay.
We say what we want. We're very like action. Let's go. Very real. Very loyal.
You can see a lot of that in your Netflix, a movie that just came out. It's
Yeah.
Larissa behind Anitta, which is so incredible. We watched it. We both watched it last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. So
thank
did a relationship develop with the camera guy?
With
What
Pedro.
happened?
No,
with Pedro. I
I
felt
did
like it was a
not.
whole love story.
Yeah, I
About
felt like
you
I
and
was
Pedro.
watching Pedro's love story.
I
And confess
mean-
his love.
Yeah, so there are many ways of watching this movie,
Yeah.
and that's what I like about it. You can watch it as a love story, which is cool too. You can watch it as a fan that wants to know me and personally and get to know me better, or you can watch it the way I watch it personally and the way it was my purpose on it, which was to understand the self-love, self-awareness, spirituality. I wanted the young people and teenagers that grow up and they were born already with social media to understand that life is not exactly what we think we are when we look at our screens or the TV and all. I think with the social media and the television, we look at other people and we think that life is perfect. This person doesn't suffer. This person doesn't struggle. If I'm rich, I'm never going to have problems again. I'm going to be happy forever. And I wanted to send the message that that's not true. I was very poor. I thought when I was rich, I was going to have the biggest happiness in the world. And that's not what happens. When we get a little money, you think you need more money. And then when you get more, you think you need more. And then if you get famous, you think you need to be more famous. And then more and more. And then it becomes just never satisfied with things. And happiness is a choice. So that's the main way that I look at this movie and that I made this movie for everyone to relate in that way. I think all of us have personas that we put out for the people that we want to be likable. And when we go home, we are inside of our house with ourselves. We know that we behave differently. We feel a little different inside than we are putting out normally. And I wanted everyone to see that we all have that. We all go through this, and we need to make pieces between these both sides of us to feel the real happiness. Otherwise, we're going to think the external things are going to fulfill us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It seemed like in the doc, there was a little bit of you had trouble sometimes, detaching from Anitta and just being like going between the two of them. Do you feel like you've found a better work-life balance now and like
yes,
it's more solidified, or is there still times you struggle?
Yes, I think I did a big separation between these two people, that it's actually me. The way I built Anitta was because, so I have another series on Netflix that came before years ago, and I talk about how I built this character, how I create my career, the way I started like lining up Anitta, it's because I love to sing. I love to be on stage, performing, dancing. But when the song was finished, I didn't know what to say. So I was like, how do I talk to people? So I would be like, just next song, just keep playing. Don't stop. Just keep playing. Keep playing. I don't want to talk to anybody because I was just very shy and embarrassed to be communicating to people. So I got an actress teacher, and we started to like write those lines that I would be speaking in between the songs, so I knew what to say. But those lines came out of myself based on what I was putting on the songs, which is a person who is fearless, has the courage to say what she thinks, and this and that. So it's not that it doesn't exist. It is a part of me that I was too shy to put out, to tell people. And I used as a protection, but in reality, it's a piece of me. The problem is that when I started just working too much and just thinking people were liking me just because of that, then I thought that the other side of me, the one that has insecurities and the one that is a little bit shy sometimes, that one was not likable. That one was not good. So I was just being the character the whole time and was not giving time for myself to have these other sides too. And during the documentary, I finished this confusion between two people living inside of me that actually was just me, one person, putting out in different moments of life. And I learned to make pieces between these two differences that I was making between me.
Yeah, you can be so many more than one thing like at a time.
Yeah,
you can be
exactly.
so many things. But it's really interesting because most celebrities, I feel, they detach their old selves and just become the ego or the money and the fame. And you kind of talked about how it's easy when you have money, you just want more money and you want to keep going. When did you realize that you wanted to keep like who you were, the girl that grew up in Brazil, instead of just like throwing her away?
Yeah, I think we showed that in a doc when my song goes #1 and in the world. And I was like, wow, shocking. But then where is all of it that I was expecting? What I was expecting. What I was expecting, I don't know. More than that,
fireworks,
that was amazing. So let's enjoy it. And no, instead of enjoying it, I was just stressed about maintaining that status, that level, for other people to not say that I failed, that I went down. Oh, she made. I think here in Brazil we don't have that much. They are starting a little bit now with that because of their algorithms and things like that. But I felt here a lot of this, like, oh, this person is hot right now. It's popping. It's hot. Oh, this person is dead. That, you know, that they
like
always say
either or,
this
yeah.
expression. And it was so weird to me here in America. Like, oh, the artist is hot. The artist is dead. And I was like, or either I'm hot or dead. I cannot be
there's
just.
no in between. There's
Can
no
I
in
be just
between.
alive, living life? No, you're hot or dead.
Yep.
That was so bad to me. So I was just so scared to be dead.
I want to be hot. I want to be hot.
Everybody,
Yep,
I have
yep.
to be hot. And to me it was very like that. Instead of like enjoying and having fun with the moment, I was just like, okay, how do I maintain this? Because now everybody's gonna say that I'm not hot anymore. Oh my God. And I bring this dilemma, this situation to the movie where nowadays I think I should have just had fun. But now it's never late. So now I'm having real fun with whatever I'm doing with my life.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
really
Yeah.
have fun. Look what you built. Look what you did. And also,
Yes.
like when you became #1 pop star in Brazil, you could have just stopped and you were like,
Yes.
no, I want to go global. I'm going to
Yeah.
make a Spanish hit. I want everyone to hear my songs.
And now for me, like, I got such a beautiful home in Brazil. It's insane. And I just look at my house and I'm like, why am I going to leave the house? I could just stay here forever, just live here like this forever and never do anything anymore of my life because, you know, and it's kind of funny because I think people used to congratulate us for things that we conquer in career and work. So all the subjects when you meet somebody is how is work?
Yep.
What do you do? How is work going? So what if I say nothing is happening with work? But I'm happy. I'm chilling in my house.
Yeah.
I'm playing with my dogs. No one is gonna congratulate me for playing with my dogs
They're like,
and
oh.
and relaxing in my house. But that's actually a very hard thing to do, you know?
Yeah, no, I think it's a little bit of like people have their values twisted, right? They worry about the wrong things. A lot of the times we get driven by like stats or numbers. So it's like, oh, did I get a raise in my job this year? Or did I, was I able to make more money than my neighbor or something like that? But it is really about like how many good moments with good people can you make in a year? To have
How many
Totally.
times did you smile today?
Yeah.
Totally, because in the end, if we notice many, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago when we were comparing, because we always compare.
Yep.
That's what the doc is about too. We would compare ourselves and our lifestyle only with the neighbors, only with the people that were related to our reality. But now with social media, we compare ourselves to somebody that was born rich in Saudi Arabia and Dubai, and we are comparing our lives. Like me, being born poor in Brazil in the favelas, I would be comparing myself with somebody that was born rich in the middle, you know,
In
And-
Beverly Hills.
Yes,
Yeah.
Beverly Hills, and
Yep.
like that's
unrealistic.
impossible to be
Yeah.
compared, you
Yeah.
know?
No, for
And
sure.
that's what we're doing now with social media, and that's so dangerous because that's not even comparable, you know?
No, and you're not comparing yourself to their life. You're comparing yourself to the 1% of their life that they post
Exactly.
online too.
To what
right?
we're
Like,
seeing on Instagram.
everyone only posts their highlight reel. They're not going to post the down
course.
moments, right?
Of
So,
course.
yeah, you compare yourself and you get caught in that,
Yeah.
that trap.
Quick commercial break, guys, for the tried and true Ghost Energy. This is my favorite flavor. We have our Sour Patch Blue Raspberry, best flavor in the game. They have so many. They have their new peach one, which is here to stay, and they also have their basketball-inspired can. So Ghost is the official energy partner of the inaugural College Basketball Crown, a brand new postseason basketball tournament in Las Vegas from March 31st to April 6th. Like all other Ghost Energy, it's fully transparent. There's zero sugar, which still to this day I don't understand because it tastes exactly like a sweet treat. It feels so good. It's natural caffeine, 200 milligrams of it, and it just doesn't give you that like jittery feeling. Exactly. It just wakes your booty up. So make sure to check it out. You can find peaches nationwide at Albertsons, Jewel Osco, Circle K, 7-Eleven, and more. Let's get back to the episode.
If you do, like, I don't know if you guys do that. I do a lot of meditations nowadays. And when you meditate, or if you do a guided meditation or a journey or something, and you're asked to think about your happiest memory, you're never gonna think about a work memory.
Or
It's
getting a check
always-
or something like that. Yeah.
It's like family or
always a
friends.
family memory. It's always a memory with friends, with people you love, having a good time, fun. So why, when we're putting like the priorities of our lives, we're putting work, we're putting money? If our best memories is not with like material things, never the ones that make us feel like happy.
And that's all anyone cares about is money and fame. But it was so cool that you showed the opposite side of that. Were you nervous to open up and kind of break down the wall of Anitta to like show who you are behind closed doors?
It was really hard because for years I've been trying to make this movie and I couldn't feel comfortable with nobody. I was like, every time the cameras were there, I would try to be likable. And what happened was that in one meditation, when I was really like, I was stuck with this movie, I remembered Pedro, that he was my crush when I was
Shout
a
out Pedro.
teenager.
He's a cutie.
And I remembered that he became a filmmaker. So I texted him and I said, yo, I need your help. Because he knew me from when I was nothing. So I could not try to fake it. He would be like, who's that?
Yeah.
I know you. Come on. And that was the reason I invited him, because that was a person that knew me. And after when our last conversation in the doc was actually interrupted by a person asking for a picture. And that was our last real conversation. We never talked anymore.
Wow.
We talked after about work, but that was it. We never talked about us anymore. That was the last one. So
Why do you think that you guys left it off at that?
well, because I didn't see a reason on keep going on a conversation that I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But the importance for me was that no script, that conversation was interrupted by somebody asking for a picture. And that for me was the perfect scenario of what happens in a celebrity's life, or the person that people want a piece, and or not even a celebrity, or someone that is successful with work and everybody needs something and you don't have an actual time for yourself, and you have to be available for others, you know. And it was interesting. But then after that, I wanted to record the scenes at the beach, and I knew I wouldn't feel comfortable to say those things because I knew what I wanted to say to the audience, but I knew I wasn't going to be comfortable to do that with any person filming me. So I asked my best friend to do that. So she came over with a camera right after Carnival, when it was over and I was about to go on vacations and go off for many days. And she was recording me, and with her I was comfortable to be myself. So I found out this formula of being comfortable by putting a camera on the hands of somebody that I was very intimate.
Yeah, and you can trust that they're not trying to set you up in a certain scene or make you look a certain way.
Exactly.
And I felt like I was almost watching something that I shouldn't be. Like I was in, like I was, I really felt like I was like in a room with you.
Yes,
and
the intention was to make the audience feel like the relationship is with you that is watching me. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I learned a whole new side of you, but at the same time, you can so see like you are Anitta. Like you said, you're the same person, and I feel like now both of your personalities have meshed where you're like you're your full self. And it's all
like
out
in
there.
the end, when I say all those beautiful things at the beach, and then in the very end when I say, I think I want to have sex. That is like, okay, I made pieces with myself, I made peace with myself. I don't need to just be one person talking about spirituality and goodbye the other person that likes to have sex.
Yeah. You can be so many different things.
We can be both things. So in the end, it's like when I say I want to have sex listening to a mantra, to shanty music, that shows people like, okay, I can do both. I can be into myself and I can like to go crazy and be sexual and be sensual, you know?
Yeah. And you talked about a little bit in the doc when you went to that pageant when you were younger.
Yeah.
And you thought like you walked in and everyone had these costumes like made. They bought the costumes. You and your family made it together. And your mom was like, "We gotta fucking get out of here." Like, you're like,
We're not winning this one.
We're not winning it. And you
I'm
just like
winning.
You're like, "No, I have charisma. I'm gonna win this."
Yep.
So you've just always been that girl, like from the start, even if you didn't really believe it, you like knew in the back of your head you were going to be something.
So I think that when I was a kid, and I was having this conversation with my mom the other day, when I was a kid, I was sure of everything. I would sit down and tell my family, "Oh, so I'm gonna sing here, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be famous there."
I feel like that's
I'm
like
gonna-
you.
Very
when I was a
sure.
kid, I feel like when you're a kid, you don't have like that voice that almost gets
Yes,
installed
you're
in you as you
fearless.
get older.
Yeah.
Where that's like, oh, maybe you can't do this. Maybe you can't do this. As a
Yeah.
kid, you just like,
And when we start
Yeah.
growing up, we start listening to other people,
People, yeah.
comparing,
Mhm.
and the other things that you need in order to get there. And then you start like, oh, maybe not.
yeah,
But when you're a kid, there's no maybe not.
no
There's no
stop.
You're just
limits.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
Maybe not. Who said that? Let's
Exactly.
go.
Yeah.
And I was like that. And my mom represented the adult in
Mm-hmm.
me, saying like the adults that now in me says like, no, but everybody has this and have that and da da da. And I'm like, hell no, they don't have what I have,
Yeah.
you know? And it's this story to me. Every time I'm like, I need some confidence, I remember this story. It was very important for me to put that story in the documentary because that makes me remember where is my strength, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Keeps
Yeah.
that youth inside you too.
Yeah, you need it. I mean, I would need that. I would need that inner child to go on stage and perform like you do. But you also talked about when you're walking up on stage, you're like, everyone hates this. No one's going to want to be here. No one's going to show up.
No, yes.
So you struggle with that too, yeah.
There was this one time in Brazil. It was like my first big show in Rio, and when I got to the place, I was like, I don't think anybody's gonna show up. I was so scared, and 4,000 people were outside trying to get in. 4,000 people.
Oh my gosh.
And I was, and they needed to do a whole like construction in the city for that arena because of how much traffic they did.
Yeah.
Reroute
And
the
I was
traffic.
like, this whole time I got there, I was like, nobody's gonna show up every day at my life. So the show is sold out, and I'm like, what if nobody comes? And then my brother
They're just
comes and
gonna
he
buy
goes,
tickets and
what
not
the
go."
fuck is gonna happen with people? They're gonna die on the way here. What is
There's going to
gonna
be a better
happen?
note on the street.
Yeah. What's
You
going
know?
on?
And I'm always like, I don't know. Is it gonna be good? Are they gonna like it?
What if they
And my
hate
brother
it?
is always like, what's wrong with you? You know?
But if you don't have that self-doubt, I feel like you wouldn't push yourself to be the best. If you were just
I
like,
think
oh, I'm
so.
the best, then maybe
yeah,
stop.
I
Yeah,
think
you
we
get
only
complacent.
we only work on improvement because of this other side that maybe I need more. But we need to balance that
Yeah.
and know how to not push ourselves to the point that it's not necessary anymore, you know?
Yeah, because you struggled a little with that. You were kind of overworking yourself,
Yeah.
and you kind of like, I don't know, drove yourself to the ground where you're like, my body is shutting down. What was it like to
Yes.
get to that point?
Wow, it was very bad because I wanted to keep working. I wanted to want that I used to want before, like this hunger, this let's go. And I wasn't anymore. I didn't have the strength. I was super like my body was really not healthy, you know, from so much work. And I was obligated to stop. And after that, I spent like 5 months in the hospital doing treatments, doing stuff to just improve my immune system. I was like really bad. And I remember that after that, I worked so much better when I came back to work. So I should have done that before. Just rest, you know, if you know, and see what happens. And I wouldn't allow me to relax. I think part of it comes from the fact that when you were born very poor and you're for many years, like for 20 something years of my life, I was used to not having anything. Oh, how are we going to do tomorrow? How is going to be tomorrow? Where are we going to be living next month? So that was a big concern. So for you to get used from that, you know, for you to say bye to that, it's a little hard because your body is used to this fear, this stress of like, okay, I have to work because I don't know how am I gonna pay my rent tomorrow.
It's like fight or
oh my
flight.
god.
Yeah.
So you're in this survival mode, and you just don't stop. But now I could,
Yeah.
and I wasn't. I was just like, one day off. What can I do on this day off? We can do that. You can do this. We can do this. I would just fulfill my day offs of things to do because I couldn't just
Sit still.
Couldn't enjoy it. It's like if you sit and enjoy it, it's like, is it gonna all go away?
Yeah. Dream disappear.
just sit and do nothing. And I think internet has done us this to us a little bit. I think maybe 10 years ago we had social media, we had internet, but we were not so addicted. We were more able to like enjoy the present moment, the real life here outside of the screens, and we were not that. We were still cool with just chilling, doing nothing,
And not having to post everything all the time.
and not have to just be watching and seeing things.
Or just have a constant like dopamine rush every 30
Yeah,
seconds
and
by
stimulation.
getting the success.
It's really
Instant
addiction.
gratification. You post something, you get like it's
Yeah.
like take a breath.
I know. But then
Yeah.
it's weird, like in our world, in your world, it's like the hot or dead thing. You have to be relevant on social media, in your head at least, you think, to like
And if
have
you
your
don't
job.
keep fitting it, you lose the algorithm, and then you lose the traffic, and then you lose and then you start, and then I lose the traffic, and then I lose the people, and then I lose the money, and
I'm
then
dead.
you never. It's crazy. You
Yeah.
get.
It's too much.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's really cool that you found the balance. It's inspirational. And like a lot of people don't come back from it. They just get stuck in that world and they lose Larissa. So
Yeah,
I'm glad
they
that we
lose
found
the
her.
other
Yeah.
side.
we have her still. But I know we're running short on time. We do have, do you remember you sniffed our friend's butt?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's true.
Do you
Yeah.
remember that? We have a
Did
video.
you get him?
Yes.
Did you get him some of the? Is it Poozy? What is the brand
Yes,
name?
yes.
Did you get him?
my-
Did you get him any of the product?
I
'Cause it
think
seems
I
like he
did
needs it.
actually.
He needs it.
Yeah.
We need to show the
Oh my
viewers this. Play
God,
this
Yeah, we
video.
should play the clip.
Not
This is a
good
flashback.
smell.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. Hey Dudes are unlike anything. Wherever life takes you, the Austin Lift is here to elevate every step. So these lift shoes are the ultimate blend of versatility, comfort, and a touch of height to enhance your everyday look. If you're feeling a little short, if you want to elongate, we got a lift for you. And they come in suede, they come in leather, they come in fuzzy, whatever you want. Effortlessly stylish and comfortable enough to keep up with your busiest days. Elevate your style and step confidently into every moment. Don't wait. Lift your look and grab a pair of Austin Lifts at heydude.com today. Go check out Austin Lifts.
Get those for Dave.
Oh, true.
Smell.
butt?
Yeah.
Did you smell it? Smell that.
Hold on, I'm not doing it. That's insane.
He didn't do it himself.
That's
I
crazy.
actually think he
He
actually
made
did it.
you smell it,
was-
and he didn't smell
and
it.
and it's so disgusting to
Caleb.
smell someone's butt like that.
And he touched your nose.
Yeah, he got it in your nostril actually.
Some
Yikes.
friends of mine, they say they licked their boyfriend's butthole, and I say that never,
Never. No, like you want to lick a butthole?
never.
Never.
And they say, oh, just a little, never. So disgusting. Oh my
Anitta does
God.
not
He
lick
was
buttholes.
smelling like
Yeah.
sweat butt. It was terrible.
Well, we have one silly fun game on that note for you to play, and then you can get out of here and go to Miami. Fuck, marry, kill. We play with a lot of our guests.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
silly. All right, so we have Caleb Presley, the butt sniffer. Our,
Yeah.
our friend Dave Portnoy,
Or
who
the
I
butt
think
that
you know.
got sniffed.
Oh yeah, he's the butt,
Butt
that
that
you
got
sniffed.
sniffed. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Glenny Balls, who was the other guy in that
It was
video.
Oh my God, I'm friends with Dave. I think he's engaged or something. So I killed him.
Okay.
Nice.
Killing him.
Did we just learn Dave's engaged?
Let's just go with that rumor.
Okay,
That,
Dave's engaged. Congrats, Dave.
Anita
Wow.
confirmed.
I don't know if he's engaged.
No, you confirmed it. You just
No, he's
confirmed
girlfriend?
it.
He's
No,
engaged?
he's engaged.
He's engaged.
Yeah,
Dave Portnoy.
that's incredible. Breaking news, everybody. This is awesome.
I don't know if I'm saying some shit of his single. I don't know, but
No, he's
No,
engaged.
yeah, he's engaged.
okay. So I would fuck Caleb and because and marry Glenny because I think me and Caleb as husband and wife we would fight a lot.
Yeah, I
So
can
I
see
would just
that.
fuck
Yeah.
him
Yeah, just a
and
quick
goodbye,
fuck.
just a one night stand.
There we go.
And you get along well with Glenny, so yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Who do we got, Josh?
Timothy Chalamet, Glenn Powell, and Tom Holland.
It's just committed people. I wouldn't do anything with committed people.
Well, this is hypothetical.
Hypothetical if
As
everyone
them
was
as
single.
actors. So we'll do
my
Willy Wonka, Twisters, and Spider-Man.
There we go. You picked Willy Wonka
Okay,
out of all the
I
ones,
would-
eh? All right. That's a different character.
I
to
would
pick.
definitely. Okay, I would kill Timothy. I would.
By Willy.
Bye, Willy.
Fuck Glenn. I would marry Tom.
Yeah, that's good. I think the same. Okay.
Okay, I would. Oh fuck shit.
These are some people you've collabed with. So Tyga.
I would marry
Dogg was
Snoop
in the
Dogg.
Dogg,
I would
yeah.
marry Snoop Dogg because living with him is such a fun life.
Yeah.
Life with him is soft, easy, amazing. I love him. Ugh, what a person to be together every day.
Do you smoke?
So-
Do you smoke weed?
No.
No.
But
You'd get secondhand high.
Yeah, if you just like hung out in his
that's
house, you
actually
would probably
true.
just
I don't know if I
you'd
would be able
get a
to.
little spacey.
Walking around like that.
Yeah, I
Wear
don't
a
know if I
gas
would be
mask.
able to be smelling the weed the whole day. I'm actually very allergic to any type of smoke, but I just love him, so I could
You could do it.
I could find a way. Then J Balvin, he's my best friend, but actually Tyga is also a friend. Yeah, I would fuck Tyga. I mean, I don't know, not for him, but he's a friend. He will understand the joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
And kill Balvin.
Wow, I guess
Come
you're-
on, he's married with a great friend. I can't say that.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't have a husband anymore.
Oh.
Okay. Oh,
That's my girlfriend actually right there.
she's Brazilian.
Gabriela Moore. She told me
Oh,
to tell you. She told me to
really?
tell you that she loves you. Yeah, she's from Rio.
If I close my eyes, they sound so similar to me, and it
Yeah,
makes me
their
nervous.
accents.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from Rio as
But that's
well.
me, Josh, and Gabby.
So I'm just gonna kill her because I don't want to fuck your girlfriend.
Okay.
And then
You could kill me too. And
okay,
then,
so I kill you.
Yeah.
So I kill you. I fuck your girlfriend. I marry Brianna.
PTSD.
Perfect.
Okay.
Is that it? Do we have one more? Okay, last one.
Oh my god.
Okay, this one's good.
Oh,
This is Pedro. He was behind the camera. We have Peso Pluma and Maluma.
wow. I killed Pedro.
No.
Maluma is married. Guys, I can't stop thinking these people have
No, just
other
them on the
people.
stage.
I would fuck Peso Pluma and marry Maluma because life with him is really fun.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
That's a
There we
great
go.
way to do it.
Wow. Well, that's where we're ending it on.
There's no a single man that I could have
Yeah,
tried to
what are we
hit
doing,
on
production team?
in this
that
game.
That is not on her.
There was
that is on us.
one single fucking man that was single enough for me to try to hit in the middle of the game. Is just taking
True, we could have
people.
gave her opportunity.
Yeah,
It's
guys, she could have been shooting
crazy.
shots. What are we doing
I
over
could have
here?
been shooting real shots over here, and I'm like, not crazy.
That means you just have to come back next year on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
We'll make
yeah.
a better one
Do
for
it.
you.
Yeah, next time it'll be all single people.
Yeah, all single
Please.
people.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, while we're waiting for the next year podcast, make sure to watch the documentary.
Yes.
It's so great. You get to really see another side of you. And
Just type Anitta and see the
there.
whole change. Because if you watch the documentary before, you'll be like, wow, that's not the same person as the last documentary. It's a full cycle. So just watch it all.
yeah.
You know, we could have put Noah Centineo up there. I feel like he would
yeah.
get along with Anitta. Do you
Oh.
know Noah?
I'm not sure.
Noah Centineo, do you know?
He's
I don't know
cute.
the last name.
Okay.
He's an
okay.
actor.
He's an actor. We should have put him up there. He would have been.
That's a
somebody.
great idea. Come
Yeah.
on,
So
single
That's a
fuck, marry,
single
or kill.
guy.
Is that a single person?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
There we go.
Come
We could have done that.
on. Is he
Man.
on Raya? I'm joking.
Probably. Knowing Noah, yeah, he probably could be on Raya. Yeah.
Perfect. Noah hit Anita up.
Yeah, Noah. Slide in those DMs, Noah. There
All right.
we go.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yay.